Selling a one bedroom during a pandemic on the first floor with no views was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. This was a really cool transaction because the entire process happened digitally. The lead was acquired through Facebook marketing, and then as we sort of went through that listing process, I really favored heavily a digital approach to targeting buyers as well as buyers agents. So instead of the traditional sort of real estate marketing technique, you're getting a listing, making a bunch of postcards, sending it to similar homeowners in the building, all of that sort of stuff. We actually built a database of all the homeowners in the Brannan, in South Beach, in all the surrounding buildings, in all the condominiums across San Francisco, and then ran a really targeted digital marketing campaign with different pieces of creative from this listing, and basically targeted all of these homeowners with copy and creative that sort of suggested, hey, if you have a friend that's sort of looking to buy a condo in San Francisco, this is a really good deal because XYZ. The main one was the Brannan average is about $1,200 a square foot as a building in a regular condominium market, and we were 1,032 square feet, I believe, and we were asking $899. And my sellers would have been really happy with anything with a 9 in it, like low 9s, maybe 950, somewhere between 900 and 950. So running that sort of targeted creative at people that have friends that want condominiums in the same building, in the same neighborhood, sort of in that local area, proved to do really good things for generating showings. Like we had, I think we're on the market about 20 days and we had about 20 showings as well, which for a one bedroom without any views, so you don't really have those beautiful view shots of the Bay Bridge or anything like that. I think we actually overperformed in a sense that we got more showings than the unit probably justified. And ultimately we got two buyers and we pinned them up against each other and we got them to start competing for their offer because we had 3 showings on the day before we accepted an offer. One of the buyers ultimately dropped out, but then the other 2 were just like, yeah, we really want this unit. Like, do you have an offer day? Some of those sort of things. We obviously didn't have an offer day. A lot of these condominiums, it's a little risky to set an offer day because if you don't get one, then you have to go back to all of those buyers and say, we didn't receive an offer on offer day. Like, what would you like to write? And then it's just assumed that they can write a lower price and get it accepted. But ultimately we pinned these 2 guys up against each other. The buyer's agent marketing that I was doing, I think also fared really well. We were pinging all these buyer's agents that typically sell these condominium buildings with different pieces of creative every 2 days. So they were really engaged, they were really active, they wanted to make the sale, they wanted to work with me, or with us, I should say. But yeah, we ultimately accepted an offer for $920, so an offer above asking on a 1-bedroom unit on the first floor with no views. Yeah, that was a really cool transaction.